today we are a class. We are actually going to do a experiment. What is the experiment called, Tiana? The title of the experiment is Carbon Dioxide, a Greenhouse Gas. Now, does anybody know exactly what carbon dioxide does to the atmosphere? This experiment is to identify the different things that we actually do to our environment that actually affect our world today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the materials. You have 2 bottles. You have scissors. You have 2 thermometers. 2 thermometers. You have 2 paper clips. You have 2 sheets of square paper. You have a timer. You have masking tape. You have vinegar. You have a cup, which is going to measure to one cup. And then we also have some baking soda. So this will assist you with this experiment, okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to fix the paper clips, okay? So we're going to go ahead and bend the paper clip here and turn this around, okay, like this, okay? I'm going to do the same thing to the other paper clip. I'm going to bend the paper clip and turn this around like this, okay? So both of them are on opposite ends. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the thermometers. I need to make sure that both of the thermometers read the same number. It is 65 degrees right now. 65 degrees from what the thermometer states. I'm going to hook it and I'm going to put it in the bottle. Okay? I'm going to hook it and put it in the bottle. Then after I hook it and after I put it in the bottle, I'm going to write down 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am going to create funnels that will allow me to pour vinegar into both, the same amount of vinegar into both. What is the vinegar going to be? Is it a dependent variable, independent variable, constant? What do you think that's going to be? I just need your opinion. Anybody know? Yes. Why?
Because it can't change.
Well, it's actually the constant. The reason why it's the constant is because you have the same amount of vinegar on both sides, right? Now, what I did was, I have a square here. I put it in half. I bend just a little piece. And then I'm going to add tape. This tape is going to make sure that whatever I pour in here stays, okay? All right. All right, now, once I open this, once I open this, you have 5 seconds. I'm going to make sure that the hole is big enough at the bottom to actually release the liquid, like this, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to I'm going to do the same thing for this other sheet here. I'm going to measure 1 cup of liquid in here. Vinegar is what we're going to use, okay? And then what I'm going to do is use the funnel for the vinegar in. See this? All right, now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do another cup. It's exactly a cup. and I'm going to pour some more vinegar in here, or some vinegar into this container. So we have the same amount of vinegar in both bottles, as you can see. Now, after I finish this, I'm going to put this off to the side because I'm not going to use it. I am going to use, thank you so much, this tissue to clean this out. You have to clean it out very good. All right? Right. Now, in order to figure out what carbon dioxide does to our earth or does to our environment, you have to have an independent variable, something you change. What do you think the independent variable on this table is? Kiara. The baking soda, that is correct. Now, the baking soda is going to be used, and we have to use a teaspoon of baking soda. I know. I'm going to use a teaspoon here. Make sure it's 1 teaspoon per cup. So I'm just going to use 1 teaspoon. And wait a second. I'm going to pour it into this cup, into this bottle, and then I'm going to hurry up and put some tape on it. What we're going to do now is we're going to time within every 5 minutes, or I'm sorry, within every 10 seconds, if the temperature changes. If the temperature increases or decreases, and you have to compare both bottles.
You have a quart in the end yet.
Tape is so that it can, I'm sorry?
You have a quart in the end yet.
You're not supposed to put it on both. One baking soda is to see if, because vinegar and baking soda creates carbon dioxide. Vinegar by itself is just vinegar, okay? So, let's go ahead and time it. All right. So, it was originally 60, 65, okay? Now, we're going to use our, all right, that's 30 seconds.
Oh my God, it's a huge ball.
It's okay. What we're going to do now, hold on. Thank you. We're going to see exactly how hot it is now. See the difference? Okay, this has carbon dioxide and this just has vinegar. Look at this. This is 65, as you can see. You see that? Right, we're going to do another 30 seconds. Okay, so the first 30 seconds is recorded. First 30 seconds we have recorded, it is 70 degrees. Second 30 seconds. See? I'm going to allow the sunlight to get it a little bit more. Okay? It's going to be an additional 85 degrees. Okay. 85 degrees here. We're going to do one more time, okay? We are at 87 degrees. Okay. So for the first minute it jumped. Big, it was a big jump. Or the first 30 seconds. Now it just jumped 2 degrees. So we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna wrap it up. Now, what is the factor? What could make the outcome change?
The temperature?
The temperature, the sun. If you don't have a lot of solar radiation, then you're not going to receive the same. So we are at our results. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys now try your own experiment called the what? What is it called? Let me see if you guys remember. carbon dioxide in the greenhouse. You guys did an awesome job. Let's clap.